The Parable of the Lighthouse Keepers. There was a coastal town that depended on a grand lighthouse to guide ships safely through treacherous waters. The lighthouse had been there for generations, built on a firm foundation and equipped with a beacon of immense power. Its light could pierce even the thickest fog, ensuring the safety of those at sea. The town entrusted the lighthouse to a family of keepers. The father was responsible for maintaining the light, ensuring it shone brightly and never faltered. The mother managed the equipment and kept the records, supporting her husband's work while nurturing the younger keepers in training their children. The children, in turn, learned from their parents. They were taught the importance of the light and how to care for the lighthouse. Though they couldn't yet take on the full responsibility, they participated in small ways, polishing the mirrors or trimming the wick. They were also reminded to obey their parents' instructions, for even the smallest mistake could lead to disaster. One day, the father grew complacent, thinking the light could tend itself. He let days pass without checking the mechanisms. The mother, frustrated by his neglect, decided to take control of the entire operation. Meanwhile, the children, seeing their parents at odds, abandoned their tasks altogether, choosing instead to play along the rocky shore. Then a fierce storm rolled in, shrouding the sea in darkness. The lighthouse, untended, flickered and went out. A ship sailing nearby, unable to find safe passage, struck the rocks and was lost. When the storm passed, the family realized their failure. They rebuilt the light together, each recommitting to their roles. The father resumed his leadership, the mother offered her wisdom and support, and the children eagerly returned to their learning. From that day forward, the lighthouse stood as a beacon, its light shining steadily once more. Reflection. This parable reflects God's design for humanity, marriage, and family. The lighthouse represents God's purpose for the family, to be a beacon of light in a dark world, offering guidance, safety, and hope. The father's role reflects the husband's God-given responsibility to lead sacrificially, as Christ leads the church, Ephesians 5:23. His negligence endangered the entire family and those they served. The mother's role mirrors the wife's role as a helper and partner, working in unity with her husband, Genesis 2:18. Her attempt to usurp his role, though well-intentioned, disrupted the harmony God intended. The children's role demonstrates the need for children to honor and obey their parents, Ephesians 6:1. Their disregard for their responsibilities further compounded the failure. The storm and the shipwreck symbolize the spiritual dangers and societal destruction caused when families deviate from God's design. Satan uses disorder to bring harm, just as the extinguished light led to a shipwreck. The restoration highlights God's grace and the power of repentance. When the family returned to their God-ordained roles, the light shone again, fulfilling its purpose. This parable calls us to reflect on our roles within our families. Are we tending the light God has entrusted to us? Are we submitting to His design with humility and faith? When we align ourselves with His purpose, our families can shine as lighthouses, leading others safely to Christ, the ultimate light of the world. John 8:12.